streak. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes on the field to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So Arizona State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Throws to the tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. 3rd down now after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick grab.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to find some room. It's Williams.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Lawson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Punt over the middle. It's Lawson. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Design quarterback run. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
It is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ASU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their frenetic.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And completion makes it second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He finds his man, and they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Williams looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Making people miss. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Testing the right side here. Jukes to get free. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast.
This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Snags the quick throw. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Same tailback, another carry. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there. Second and goal for the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. They'll try to run this one in. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gonna run it. It's Smith. He breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short on their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Caught quickly. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Big guys up front line up. It's first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sun Devils line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to find room. It's Williams. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll throw it now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
A running play called on 4th down. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking for a gap, it's Williams. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grinding away with a running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. And now the running back's got it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. Touchdown, Arizona State. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. And it's a kneel down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure.